Hello Gemini, this is your February joyful journey reading. So what we'll be doing is looking at the joy that is wanting to come into your life, and then the obstacles or the blocks that you may be not, consciously knowing that you're putting up that could be blocking some of this joy coming in. So first of all, let's take a look at what joy is on your way. Great achievement. So that's a great way to start, right? So on your joyful journey this month, you are going to experience some great achievement. And this could be, in your career sector, in your finance sector, in your love sector, relationships. So somewhere along the way, you are going to have a great achievement. It's probably, to do with something that you've been trying to manifest or you've been working on for a long time. So let's see what adventure lies ahead for this month. Distant thunder, clear the air. Okay, so this is a really actually a good card. What it's telling you is that there are things in your life that you need to clear out so that you can bring in even more abundance and joy into your life. So for instance, if your house is kind of cluttered, like you need to go through and clean out your closets or your cabinets or whatever that is, clean out the garage. All of those things will help to take some of the negative energy that might be pulling you down so that this great achievement can come in. And it can also be like taking things off of your to-do list, like at work. Do you have a lot of responsibilities? Allowing some of the burdens in your life to kind of go away, delegate them to others, just decide that you don't want that negative energy in your life anymore. Clearing the path so more abundance and joy can come into your life. That's a wonderful energy to have, because it does mean that you are going to you have so much more coming in. You just have to make room for it. You have too much in your life. You have to allow some things to leave in order to bring in new. So your present energy is unfinished symphony. So this is actually goes really well with this great achievement. So there's some type of project or some long-term goal that you have been working on that you haven't quite finished, and you may be getting close to the end. And there's something that you need to do to push yourself, to find the motivation, the inspiration to go ahead and finish this up. This is really important because what you're doing is you're finishing a cycle to help bring in more joy, or abundance or love, whatever it is that you're kind of working on right now. So let's see what your main obstacle is to bringing in all of this joy. Your main obstacle this month is the sun. So, you sit there and you go, how can the sun be an obstacle? Well, what it's saying is that you do have all this abundance coming in, but what you're doing is you're not recognizing it. Like every time you get a little bit of success, you need to really spend time being grateful for it, accepting it with joy, celebrating it, because the more that you are in that positive vibration of bringing in joy into your life and accepting every single little tidbit of joy that you get, then what happens is you raise your vibration and you just bring in more. So, this could be talking a little bit about your distant thunder card here too, because if you have too much going on in your life or too many, objects or material things in your life, they're just bringing down your energy. There's too much of you and too much for you to have to take care of and to think about. And so sometimes what happens is that you don't even appreciate when you do get something, nice that happens. And it could be just a smile from a stranger. It could be a comment from a client. It could be a hug from your child or someone that you love. It can just be something little, but to not just say, oh, that's just a little thing, to really accept it and bring it totally into your life. So now let's take a look at the advice so that you can overcome your obstacle and bring in this joy. So your advice is, it is what it is. So some of you, what you might be doing is you might be thinking, oh, well, it is what it is. I have these certain responsibilities. I have to do these certain tasks. I have to, take care of these certain things. And yes, you do have responsibilities and certain things that you need to do. But what Spirit is saying is that you need to really simplify your life. You need to take a good look at what is going on in your life. Simplify it as much as you can. If there's still things in your life that, are bothersome, and that you're kind of like having a hard time overcoming, what you do need to do is accept it and be grateful for it, because it is building strength within you. It's building courage for something in the distance that is coming your way. And this card is really talking about clearing the path this month for more abundance and joy coming in the future months. So it is accepting what you do have on your plate that you cannot delegate or you cannot give away. And also at the same time, being grateful for whatever you get. It's kind of you're kind of like, it's two sides of the same coin. I guess that's the way to say it. So let's get the tarot and get some clarification on these. So unfinished symphony, you have magician. Yes, you have been manifesting. This is your energy. You have really been manifesting to see something to the end. And guess what? You are going to see it to the end. I think you may feel like you have some obstacles that are blocking you. But not to worry. This is going to occur. Just be grateful for every little step that you take. Perhaps, you're focusing too much on the final product and not enjoying the process, not enjoying the growth that you're seeing day to day. Okay, so for the sun, we have the 3 of air. Yes, so this is disappointment, and it could be, disappointment in a past relationship, in a career move or project that you had, anything. There's some disappointment in the past, and what you're doing is allowing that disappointment to overshadow the good that you have in your life. Like you're kind of dwelling on what could go wrong or what is going wrong instead of really concentrating on the positive in your life. Just remember, you got to stay in that grateful attitude, gratitude, right? Because it really does help to bring in all that you're manifesting. Okay, and over here we have Ace of Earth. Yeah, so this is, this sometimes can be like, a little offering. And I think a lot of times from the earth, or the universe. This is like the Ace of Pentacles. And it's kind of like accepting what is, what you cannot change. Remember, you can only control those things that you have actual control over. You can't control other people, and a lot of times you can't control situations. And for some reason, the universe is going to offer you a little tidbit to help you keep going. Oh, that's so nice. They're rooting for you. Okay, so over here we have Page of Wands. So you have had some inspiration that has helped you to start this symphony, whatever this is. You may be looking for new love. You may be starting a new business. You may be looking for the home of your dreams. You've received some inspiration that has led you to this idea of manifesting this outcome of, whatever it is, and it'll be different for everybody, however that resonates with you. Okay, and here we have Nine of Swords. Yes, so you really are, you're kind of like have a lot of fears. This is like the sleepless nights kind of card. Fear, anxiety, heartache. You're allowing things that have happened in the past overshadow all the good that is on your way. And with the distant thunder, I was talking about cleaning out your closets and your cabinets and that type of thing. But also this can be cleaning out, past situations, relationships that no longer serve you. Healing those wounds, taking a good look at what you are fearful of what has happened in the past, taking a good look at it and recognizing that you're not the same person that you were back then, that this, wonderful abundance and joy that is definitely wanting to come in is coming in as long as you're willing to accept it and realize that you are worth whatever is coming in. It's a lovely energy because really and truly, Gemini, this is just a shift in your perception, right? If you stay in the negative, what are you going to get? Especially since you have the Magician, you're going to manifest more of this. What you want to do is manifest more of joy and abundance. So the way to do that is to try to keep your thoughts here, trying to remember that whatever happened in the past is in the past. It's no longer. If you had a business that failed in the past and you're concerned, you're allowing those fears of, oh, this business might fail too, then what are you going to do? You're going to manifest another failed business. If you're trying to manifest love, right? And you're like, oh, but my last relationship didn't work out. Okay, well then, do you think that the next one will, right? So, you have to just change your perception of the situation. Clear out any of those past energies that are no longer serving you. Anything that's no longer serving your higher good, you need to clear it out and allow all of this joy to come in. It's such a lovely reading. Okay, so let's look at the future. Page of Pentacles, yes. And since both of these are pages, I'm going to say that this probably really does have, they're both pentacles. This really does have something to do with probably your career or money sectors, something to do with your work, what you do every day, because you have pentacles here. You have the Ace and the Page. These are new beginnings. So what you might be manifesting actually is a new beginning in your career or money sector. You might be looking for a new job, like the Page of Pentacles represents getting a job offer or getting a new project or a new client that helps to propel your career sector. So you are going to be recognized in some way because you have both of these. And this is like kind of a new beginning. I think you've kind of wanted maybe a fresh start in your career or money sector. And it doesn't mean that you absolutely have to be changing careers, but you just kind of like want to take it to the next level. It could be a promotion in the place that you work right now. There's something that you're trying to manifest. It's kind of like you're almost afraid to really push for it, to finish the symphony of going the whole way. You may have, like, if you're looking for a promotion, you may have put your name in the hat for the promotion, right? But you're kind of like at the same time saying, well, I might not get it. So-and-so is, more experienced than I am. And what you're doing is you're really kind of like almost setting yourself up, you're self-sabotaging yourself for it not to come in. Because what Spirit wants you to know is Whatever you're thinking about, you're manifesting. With the Magician there, you are manifesting the outcome. So you want to sit there and actually kind of like visualize, manifest yourself getting the promotion, getting the new job, getting the client, getting the new house that you've been looking for, the new car, whatever it is. It's something tangible that I think that you're working for, hoping for. You need to make sure that you're really almost like in that mindset that you already have acquired it. Because the only thing that's going to stop it from coming in is your thinking that you can't get it. Sometimes, we get into this energy, right? When we're really hoping that we get it, but we don't want to let anybody know just how much we want it. It's kind of like she's wrapping herself and she's, her arms are kind of around her and she's kind of like, oh, I really, really want this, but, right? Well, just say, I really, really want this. Universe, I really, really want this. Okay, so let's get some advice from the universe, and then we're going to pull an angel message. So let's see what we have here. Change. For a change, do something you usually do a certain way in a different way. And see, that's why I think we have these like polar opposites, right? Because this is extremely positive. This is very negative. And so, however you're trying to manifest, or you're talking to the universe or your guides or angels, I think you just need to shift it. It's just shifting. It's not like doing something completely different. You're just trying to shift your mindset about it, and really releasing anything that no longer serves you, your higher good. Like, just take a look at that. What is it that you could let go of? Just let go of one thing. You can even think about it like rearrange your office, right? You could just rearrange, that's wax. Rearrange your office. Face out the window instead of, having your back to the window. Do something just a little bit different. And it's going to change your perception of the whole situation and allow this to come in so much easier for you. I'm very excited for you, Gemini. This is a great reading. Okay, I'm going to pull an angel message, and if you have enjoyed this reading, I would really appreciate it if you would like this video or maybe subscribe to my channel. I really do appreciate you and all of your support. Okay, so let's see, we have guilt. You do not need another's approval to feel worthy of love. Regardless of what you've done or what you think you've failed to do, from your soul's perspective, there's neither right nor wrong. Every experience in life is here to help you expand your awareness of love so that you may embrace ever greater spheres of wisdom. You've done nothing wrong. And I think that this comes back to this. This is your guilt. And it doesn't necessarily have to be guilt, but it's something from the past that is just kind of lingering. Something that you probably haven't truly healed. And so you could take a look at that. What is it that's kind of, what fear or feeling of guilt do you have that you're kind of feeling like you don't almost deserve this? And what, your angels are saying is that no, you have done nothing wrong. Whatever happened in the past, it was just something that was on your path, on your journey. It happened. Your part is to learn the lesson and apply it now in your future. So what did you learn when you went through this experience? What did you learn? And then how can you apply this? And don't take the baggage of the feelings with you as you go into this new abundance. Oh, this is a lovely reading, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed it. And I wish you lots of love and light with this situation and all your situations. Bye for now.